Welcome to our first ever Gossip Girls podcast.
Welcome.
We're going to give you all the pop culture news and all of our takes on basically everything. Probably yap a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
And
you didn't ask for this,
but that's okay. So get your drinks out. We have our red wine. We actually just got done drinking another bottle of wine. This is our second bottle of wine for the day.
We had to warm up.
Yeah. So we're just going to get straight into the topics. Okay. And our first topic is the Blake and Justin drama. I'm going to hand it over to Sam because she is definitely more knowledgeable about the situation.
So we all, hopefully, most of us know about the lawsuit, but I'm just going to talk about it a little bit so you guys, if you don't know, you'll know. So in August, It Ends With Us came out, and we all saw Blake and Justin not talking together, not doing any press together. Justin was just by himself, and he was really speaking out about domestic violence and really, like, speaking out for women. And we all were like, oh my god, we love him a little bit. And
why is Blake talking about her hair care brand
Blake
only?
was talking about her hair care, and she was like, grab your girls and your florals.
Oh my god.
And everyone was basically slandering her on the internet. That was August. In December, Lively filed a complaint accusing Justin of creating a hostile work environment with inappropriate sexual conducts and, like, violating her boundaries, whatever. I say whatever because this all is so crazy. Like, it's so hard to keep up. Every day there's something new.
And there's just been a lot. So this is more like a timeline of the things that are happening. And I'm sure a lot of people already know, but we're just going to quickly.
We're just doing a quick update. Yeah. So then after Lively came out with all of that, which her husband, unfortunately, Ryan Reynolds, has been involved in way too much. It's making me very uncomfortable because I loved him. And I'm using that past tense because I can't with any of this. So Justin then came back to her and was like, chill out. Like, you're defaming me, whatever. So long story short, we're at today, which there's a lot going on. Like, every day there's a new article about Ryan or Blake or Justin. And what I've seen recently, there's a lot happening. But within the last few days, Taylor Swift has taken a back seat, which is huge because they were like besties.
And all those text messages that she was like, well, Taylor and Ryan think it's great. Yeah. Taylor and Ryan think this.
My dragons.
It's like,
I don't think Taylor liked being called the dragon, girl.
I don't know, that was kind of insane.
That was weird. Like, okay, Khaleesi, don't ever talk about my girl Khaleesi like that again. I know you have not seen Game of Thrones.
I've seen the first 2 episodes. Or 2
That's not enough. Oh, okay. Not the first 2 episodes.
Not the first 2 episodes.
Very recently, though, today, I don't know if you saw this, that Ryan Reynolds supposedly called the paparazzi on himself and had, like, a huge crowd of people outside, and they were all holding, like, what looked like the same exact thing for him to sign, and no one was filming, like, fans. And then all the paparazzi was outside, like, taking pictures of him. And it was like, Ryan is not, like, listen, we loved, past tense, Ryan. But no one is standing around waiting for you to come out.
Yeah.
No one has done that since you were in the first Deadpool, probably. Like, because all the rest of the Deadpools have not been that good.
Yeah, when the hype was, like, super strong around
Like, there's no way you have 20,000 fans standing outside with all the same picture.
Like, the Kardashian energy. No. Like, that's kind of crazy.
So, also, Blake and Ryan are now seeking for the court to dismiss his Baldoni, Justin's defamation case. And they have a hearing on February 3rd. So we'll keep you updated on that because I will be tuning in if there is somewhere to tune in, or I'll just read the court documents and let you know.
I want it to go to trial because I would love to watch.
It is going to trial for sure.
Oh, it is?
But they're trying to... So Blake, the trial with Blake against Justin is going to trial. But they're trying to get Justin's back on them dismissed, which is crazy because it's like, how can you dismiss something that hasn't even been proven? It's a totally different thing.
That's a whole nother, like, side of the story, though. I feel like they both need to give their sides. So how would that even work in court? Like, I feel like Justin's lawyer would want to be giving that side of the story.
I agree.
Well, to, like, prove.
If they dismiss that, they wouldn't be able to use any of that evidence
it would be
in their lawsuit.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, there's no way that's going to happen. But you never know. I don't know. I went back and forth. I was totally on Justin's side, and then
Same.
And then when Blake came out with what she came out with, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to believe the woman, obviously.
I literally did the same. I was like, no. Yeah. In the beginning, I was like, Justin is, like, yeah, like, shitty because all those bad interviews of her were coming out. Everyone was on Justin's side first.
Her interviews they were, like, are still bad.
Yeah, they are. 100%.
So bad.
They were like, okay, well, why is Justin being the one speaking out for domestic violence and all this stuff? And then, like, she's over here promoting her hair care brand saying, like, bring your florals. It's going to be a super fun movie about domestic violence. I can tell you
in the court document that was the specific, like, way they wanted them to promote the movie.
I know. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. She was being, like, told to do that. Right. Which makes sense.
And Justin was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, which I would also do if that were me.
If you were Justin?
If I were anyone in that movie, I would be like, no, this is a serious topic, and I'm not going to be, like, being like, okay, girls, go have a picnic and then go see this movie. It's so fun.
Reading the actual press release thing, I have it here. I can open it. It was basically, like, that's not the right link.
It's okay, you can reopen it.
No, it's fine. No, it's an 80-page court document. I don't need to open that right now. But basically it was saying, like, they don't want the focus to be domestic violence because
then no one will see it?
No, it was mostly supposed to be a story of, like, coming out of domestic. Like, it's supposed to be, like, a positive story, which it is a positive story, like, at the end. But
and there was no trigger warnings for the domestic violence, though, which was crazy to me.
Which is
because
crazy.
The people that actually experience domestic violence need to know that that's what the movie's going to be about. It's not all happy, fun flowers and cute it's not about some roses.
Random girl who got knocked up because she owned a flower store, and then all of a sudden her husband was like,
Like, I just think it's a little crazy. And the fact that they didn't recognize that is weird to me. It's like, isn't that your job to be like, what's going to be the public's take on this? The public's take is going to be that this is a real life domestic violence representation that people are going to need to know about.
Because it was already a book.
Yeah.
So you'd think they already have a way to, like, sell it to people because it was literally a book. So they should just follow that.
And so many people read that book.
I know.
I get that they wanted, like, obviously it to do well, but I think
it would have done well either way.
It would have done because so many people read that book.
It would have done well. It would have done better if Blake Lively wasn't the main character.
Yes.
Sorry, whether she's right or wrong, she was not the girl for the job.
I don't think so either. She was
too old.
Both of them were too old. Way too old.
He didn't look too old because he could have been older than her. But she was supposed to be a recent college graduate.
But I
that is a 40-year-old woman.
I think that, like, the characters for the young kids that were supposed to be teenagers should have been the main characters. That should have just been
the characters.
And
they should have used nobody.
They should have used like little 13-year-olds to represent the younger kids because those, like, that one girl that looks similar, like the younger Lily. Yeah. She looks similar to Blake. She can look more mature. Like, they obviously made her look less mature because she was supposed to be a younger version. She would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Because
how old is Lily Bloom supposed to be? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
You don't even want to know what this says, guys.
I forget, and I literally read this book and the second book as well.
I think that I did read this book, but it was before I had a Kindle and before I knew about Goodreads, so I do own this book, so I'm assuming that I read the book. Yeah, based off of that.
I own both, and I loved them because I was not an avid reader, so don't make fun of me because everyone's like, "Oh my god, you read Colin Hoover? That's so embarrassing." But that's what made me start reading again in my life. So sorry.
No, same. After we,
it's okay.
Not the work email in the middle of the podcast. After we discuss how old Lily Bloom is supposed to be, we can discuss Colleen Hoover because I have tea on her as well.
So do I, yeah.
So Lily Bloom was supposed to be 23.
Which is crazy because Blake looks at the youngest 32 in that movie.
Blake is almost 40. Like, there's no... She
is hot and she is beautiful.
She is. She's gorgeous and she's beautiful. But she does not look 23.
23 is pubescent. When you're
23 is a baby angel. She's 37!
Yeah. I'm 26 and I'm like, okay.
She doesn't get enough Botox to be 23, and she's also tall.
Even if she got
which doesn't mean anything.
900 Botox. Like, she still wouldn't look young enough. She's just a mature, like, she looks mature.
She's always looked mature.
She's
even when she was in Gossip Girl, she looked a little too old to be a high schooler.
Yeah. Because she was always very like, tall and very overdeveloped.
Filled out and, like, developed. Yeah.
Like,
which
she's,
is
like, the
great.
type of girl that probably developed her boobs, like, first in her grade, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the girls that...
And she's hot. I'm not going to deny. But course. She's definitely not 23.
And she does look younger than her age.
Absolutely.
I would say I would probably
guess could pass
30.
for, like, 30.
Yeah. 30, 29,
but
even.
Not 23. I cannot 23? Pass for 23.
I can't
I'm 30.
And I'm 26.
You could pass for 23.
I couldn't.
We got ID'd at the bar.
I know.
We passed for 20 at least.
No, she definitely just ID'd us because that was like the rules there, probably.
I love that we had a wine membership and she's like, let me see your ID.
We look the same age, me and you. We look the same age, for sure. If anything, like...
Who looks older? You?
None of...
And younger?
No,
we
neither
both
of us.
Look 20.
Honestly, you, because I don't have Botox. I have wrinkles on my forehead. Like, I have a little...
Not really, though.
Especially if I do this.
Well, yeah, if you lift your eyebrows up...
I've only gotten Botox once.
Okay, fine.
And then they went away in 3 months. And I was sad. But my skin looked so good.
Back to the news. Sorry, late breaking.
What's late breaking?
Colleen Hoover is retiring.
She's never writing another book?
That's what she's said.
She's been getting a lot of hate, so I understand.
And
you know her, like...
is retiring.
I don't quote me on this because I don't know, like, for sure.
Don't quote us on any of this.
Yeah, honestly. And also, we're joking about a lot of stuff, so... Not about the news, but, like, our opinions on stuff, so...
Yeah, we're, like, kidding.
Because we are... Sometimes our humor can be very much, like, dark humor.
Dark.
So...
And, like, definitely not correct.
Yeah, but anyways, I've seen for the past couple of years since Colleen started becoming popular about the whole thing with her son being like a rapist, kind of. And don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly?
I don't even know if it's alleged. I think it might be real. Like, I think he sexually assaulted someone or something, but look it up because... I don't know if I'm just I might be making up rumors right now.
Not us starting a rumor in our first episode. Colleen Hoover is called out on Twitter for allegedly blocking the girl her son essayed.
See, told you. And I think he went to jail, I think.
This is Reddit, so let's not get into allegeds. But Colleen Hoover addressed sexual harassment. Is that Colleen Hoover? She's ugly. She is ugly. No wonder she had to write books. Ew. I don't like her books. The only book I really like is Verity.
Okay, so it says that it ends with us. Author Colleen Hoover's son was accused by a minor of sexual assault and she defended him.
Was he a minor?
No. She was a minor, I think.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. But that's been something that has been going around for like a couple years.
Colleen Hoover and her son were called out on Twitter. An initial tweet on February 12th, 2022, which has since been deleted, a Twitter user with the handle, I'm not going to say it, contributed to a thread against Colleen Hoover, writing her son also sexually... Should I say that? Or should I just say essayed? Her son also essayed me and she blocked me when I spoke up about it to her. In a second tweet, she elaborated saying, long story short, we were friends on Snapchat and shit. And like every day we would message because we're friends, right? And like this was when I was 16 and he was fully aware of how old I was because I always talked about the fact that I was still in school. Well, how the fuck old is he? He was 21?
It says, when Hoover started her climb to fame on social media outlets, she brought her son along into the spotlight. Many fans pictured Levi Hoover as the ideal man in Coho's books, a sweet, kind-hearted romantic. They also assumed that she educated her son enough to follow some of the most basic rules of consent. But on February 12th, 2022, a 17-year-old high school girl shattered this fantasy with her testimony, a charge of sexual assault against Levi Hoover. This brought a new level of interest from the public, fans, and strangers alike. After the confirmation of the allegation, the news went crazy, and many held their breath in anticipation of Colleen Hoover's response. No one expected her to completely contradict her virtuous persona and unveil her selfishness with her lack of apologies on behalf of her son. The victim contacted Colleen about the offense with proof of her friendship with her son, but she only received a cold shoulder and a block. The author's blind eye to this serious accusation devastated numerous fans, especially because her books deal with topics such as sexual assault. That's her son? Yikes.
That's her son.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Well, anyway, we kind of went off the handle there, but
it's okay.
Justin and Blake are set to go to trial in 2026, so don't hold your breath.
Oh my god, that's
I know.
So
it's going to take forever. They have to collect evidence. They have to, like, figure out even what they're going to trial for, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's so annoying. But I had 2 other things to talk about related to this. So I'll start with the first one. A Simple Favor. You know that movie?
Yes.
The second
Anna
one.
Kendrick.
The second one was filmed in completion.
But then they
no one will buy it.
Right?
No one will buy it from them because they don't want to do press together. And it's not even Anna Kendrick. It's just Blake.
Oh, I thought Anna just didn't like Blake.
Blake will not do press with Anna Kendrick.
Blake needs to calm the fuck down.
She's actually so annoying.
Like, I don't understand what type of mindset you get in to be so high. Like, you think you're like the better than every single other person.
She's not a great actress.
You're not a great actress, first of all. Second of all, everyone loves Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick is the best actress.
And she's so nice. And she's
so funny.
Like, very charismatic. Everyone loves her. How about you just fucking pretend that you're charismatic for a second, Blake?
She can't act. She can't. She's a bad actress.
It's so embarrassing. It's like, if that were me and it was like, everyone hates me, I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking pretend to be the nicest person ever.
She thinks she's, like, better than everyone, I think.
But that's the crazy thing is
and
no
because
one
she's
thinks
married
you're better
to
than
Ryan.
everyone.
So Ryan is like, Ryan also thinks that about himself.
Yeah.
So, like, she gets it from him, probably. She, like, gets that false sense of confidence from him.
Yeah, and can we talk about Candace Owens' whole theory on the thing? The whole situation?
What? Did I just listen to it and I forgot already?
No, but I listened to a couple clips of her saying about how she thinks that Ryan
is, like, controlling.
Was getting really jealous.
Yeah.
And then came on the set to kind of control
everything. I think that's
everything.
absolutely true.
Yeah. And then he's, like, saying, and then she, like, Blake is kind of saying, oh, this and this and this, because Blake probably was getting feelings.
Yeah, I would be getting feelings too if I was looking at Justin Baldoni every day.
But not only that, but their raw footage of them being like, we're so nosy. And then him being like, your spray tan smells good. Like, they were flirting, obviously, because they had to film, like, a whole reel of them being, like, lovey-dovey and stuff for the movie, which makes sense. You're acting, whatever.
Right.
But, like, they weren't actually acting. Like, they didn't have script at that time.
They were just
like, trying to be lovey-dovey, obviously laughing and, like, smiling and stuff. And then, like, what they were saying was kind of, like, flirting, which, okay, your love interests in a movie.
No, but
you're
the
2 a.m.
voice memo?
Yes. Him saying, you're probably, like...
You have a baby on the boob. You probably have a baby on your boob.
That all was so insane.
I'm scared.
And then also her being like, I had never met her, or suppositories have met.
Yeah, why is she talking about
suppositories? Also, trigger warning. Eating disorders.
I know. I know.
Like,
I love suppositories.
Used to be me when I was in high school in my eating disorder phase. I was like, give me that.
Give me it. I'll do it today for my wedding. The last thing is that Scarlett Johansson is now directing her first movie with Wayfarer Studios, which is Justin's production company.
Oh, really?
And Scarlett Johansson is Ryan Reynolds' ex-wife.
And
what?
Blake.
There's an and?
Blake and Ryan were filming
when
they were married.
They met.
And then got married pretty soon after that, no?
Yeah. I know.
Which,
so people are saying,
honestly, like, valid.
I'd marry Ryan Reynolds.
But also, like, the Hollywood, like, actor, like, industry, it's so common to do that. Because you're, like, you're acting like you love each other.
It's like a year and a half.
And then it's phantom love.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, I see you.
What?
She hasn't seen Wicked. It's okay.
Ariana
Grande and Ethan Slater?
They loved each other before that movie. They didn't?
Sorry? They met on the
set?
The set of Wicked, and she held his newborn baby with his wife.
I thought they were dating far long before that.
Far long. No, they met on set.
I didn't know that.
And then he left his wife that he is high school sweethearts with.
I knew that.
And you know whose side I'm on? Ariana's. Because it's not her problem.
I mean, it's
not her problem that he all of a sudden decided to be an asshole to his wife.
Yeah, no. It's always the guy's fault.
Should she? Okay,
with the girl holding little responsibility.
I'm sorry. If Ethan Slater started falling in love with me, I would
say, you get away from me, SpongeBob.
No, honestly, you need to watch Wicked. We're gonna turn it on.
I don't give a fuck
because
I would not want.
I get it, Ariana. If you're watching, and I know you are. I know you're our first viewer. Girl, he's hot, and that's the tea.
Okay, Bach.
Dude, I would fall for him. He's so cute and sweet and funny. You wouldn't fall for a cute, sweet, funny guy even if he was just a little ugly. What about Jack?
Jack is not ugly.
No, I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think. I actually don't.
If you were single and Ariana wasn't even single. If you were in a bad marriage and a guy was so nice to you and like loved you so much and was like idolized you, I would fall in love with him.
It depends.
I would fall in love with him.
If we clicked, then yeah. Because I've been in love with ugly men.
Me too.
Plenty of
Look
time.
at me now. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
She's calling everyone ugly.
I was calling myself ugly. So.
Okay.
Okay, what are we talking about now? Well, that's all I got.
We should probably move on to the next topic.
Yeah, because we're going.
It's been about an hour since we've been talking about that, and our film's almost over.
We're going to talk about Rachael Kirkconnell
and
Matt
James. Yeah, let's talk about Rachael Kirkconnell and Matt James, okay? Because
you're going to take the lead on this.
Yeah, let me just go over, and this is a quick synopsis, because the whole thing is crazy. So, if you guys are aware of Rachael Kirkconnell and Matt James, I was watching The Bachelor during this time. Like, this was, like, my heavy Bachelor phase, and all of a sudden, Matt James is The Bachelor after, I think, Tayshia and / Claire's season. And Matt James is The Bachelor. Everyone's confused. He's not in The Bachelor franchise at all, but obviously, no. But
who is he?
His best friend is Tyler Cameron.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew. I know people that have met Tyler.
Me.
Really?
Well, I've been to his house, remember? But I never met him.
Oh my god, I forgot that was you. I know where he
lives. We could drive to his house right now. He was in the bedroom sleeping. Oh, the blonde girl?
Through Lindsay.
Really? The one that he said,
yapping
the
about
one that they got in trouble with for him going to get a sweet treat without her, and she freaked out, and then he posted the screenshots of their fight on Instagram and was like,
I don't know.
She was like, I can't believe you would go without me. He was like, we're just getting a sweet treat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was so embarrassing, the screenshots he sent or put on Instagram. Heard of that.
They broke up?
No, they're together still.
Okay,
She's very beautiful as well.
Yes,
but anyways, yeah, I've been to his house, guys. Never met him. He was sleeping in the bedroom, but I was with his brothers.
She would have went in there if the door was unlocked, honestly.
We were literally like, should we? We were in the bathroom like,
I can't believe you didn't. I would have.
Girl, no.
I would have been like,
wake up, so drunk.
Bitch.
We were already being judged so hard by his little brother. His little brother was there with a girl, and he was literally looking at us like we were fucking maniacs.
Who brought you
like we
there?
were maniacal. His older brother.
Oh.
His redhead brother, which I forget his name. Sorry, I love you. But anyways, okay. So anyways, yeah. Everyone was confused because they're like, Matt James, who the fuck is this? He's literally not in the Bachelor franchise. Randomly, he's announced as the Bachelor. Okay.
That's
whatever.
Weird.
That season starts, goes on. The end of the season, they don't get engaged. He picks Rachael, but they're just like, let's continue dating and let's not get engaged. The Bachelor franchise, like the production and all of that, were very upset. And they wanted, obviously, that's the end goal, is for them to get engaged, because that's like a very, get engaged in a couple months. That's like, whoa, everyone's shocked. And so Rachael and Matt are dating at the end of that. And then it comes out that Rachael had some past racist history where she was in college and she had a little antebellum theme, like, sorority thing. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember because it was a while ago, but they had a little party, like a plantation kind of themed party, which is crazy. And all those pictures came out, and America hated her for a second. And then
not 1 second. What do you mean?
And then the live audience thing came out where they're like watching the finale, and then it's like their interviews after, and basically Matt and Rachael come on the stage. They're talking to Chris Hansen, and he's like, so where are you guys at? And Matt's just like, I'm taking a step back from the relationship, because he's a black man, and everyone was on Rachel's ass about those photos. So he's like, and I'm not saying like anything, I'm not really sure what the assumptions are there, but I feel like he definitely did it to appease the nation, and I have a feeling he didn't really care that much, but he wanted to kind of act like he cared. And so he was like, we're taking a step back from our relationship because she posted all these photos back then, and it's not okay, like, to the black community. And then they were not dating for a while. Then no one really knew what happened after that, because they weren't like posting about it or anything, and that season of The Bachelor was over, so no one really knew until this recent Call Her Daddy episode of Rachael came out, and she talks about that situation. But they dated for the past 4 years, and he had been commenting all these things on all these Instagram posts saying they were planning on getting married and he's gonna propose soon, and he really went out of his way to make it seem like they were gonna get engaged. And then randomly, January like 15th-ish, I think he posted,
that was like a week ago,
Instagram post, and it was the picture of them on the finale, the finale episode of his Bachelor season, Rachael and him deciding they want to be a couple, blah blah blah. And the caption is basically like, please God, let us get through this ending of our earthly relationship, and let our friends and family find the strength to support us and shower us with love.
He's
and blah
so
blah
annoying.
blah.
Ugh.
Turns out that that's 3 hours after they break up, and she's on a flight home from Tokyo to the USA, which is a 12-hour flight, and he just breaks up with her out of the blue. And she is this lands her on Call Her Daddy, where she tells her story.
And that's all I know about it. And that was more than I knew, but I only have ever watched the Call Her Daddy episode.
Yeah, the whole breakup story, though, which is more than what I just said, which is actually insane the way that it all went about.
The fact that he was, like, annoyed with her. Like, do you know how often Matt is annoyed with me? Every day.
I literally swear to God,
I wake up annoyed.
The past 5 nights, I said something that made Jack feel sensitive, and he got mad at me, and we fall asleep without talking to each other, because I'm like, I say something in a tone, and he's like, it's just the tone that you say it in, and it makes me upset.
Get a fucking...
And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Get a harder shell, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you want from me? I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just, it comes out that way, and I'm not, it's not like I'm like, you fucking motherfucker. Like,
no, last night he was like, you're annoying me, and I was like, good.
Yeah, good.
I hope I am. You're annoying me. Because
you annoy the fuck out of me, too, girl.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Like, it's actually insane. But one of the quotes that I kind of recognize from the whole, which I feel like I relate to in past relationships / like situationships or talking relationships, is when Rachael was just basically saying, like, she would go into a conversation with Matt irritated with him, like trying to talk it through with him about how she was irritated with him about something, and then she would leave that conversation like hoping he's not irritated with her. Which is like, I feel like textbook what girls feel whenever they bring up an issue
emotions
with a guy.
At all. Yeah, it's not even an issue. It's like, if you bring up like, I feel this way about something, they're immediately like, I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah,
I don't know what I could have ever done. I'm like, well,
like, I'm sorry,
you breathed.
And they're like, I'm sorry, I'm just the worst. Like, why are you even with me then?
Good, you should be sorry.
That's literally how my ex was. He was always like, I'm sorry that I'm like so terrible then. Why are you with me?
Thank you. I know. I forgive you.
Sorry, I have no choice. You're forcing me to be with you.
I think from what I heard, I don't know him, and I only listened to the podcast. So I never watched The Bachelor, like when he was The Bachelor. But from what I've heard, like what I heard her say, like he just sounds like a guy who was all talk and like actually no action at all.
Yes.
Like he was just talking out of his ass. He may have loved her, or maybe he thought he loved her and thought he could make it work. There was something holding him back.
And I think it's a big...
And it was himself.
No, I think it's a big thing with him because this is like a huge topic during his season of The Bachelor. So his dad actually left him and his mom and kind of like abandoned their family. Right. But then... It was crazy because he came on The Bachelor, like, trying to reconcile, which is kind of crazy.
With who? His dad?
No, the dad came to try to reconcile with Matt.
Sorry?
Which is crazy because it's like...
Not on TV.
Bro. You're doing that on national television. Please, like...
That's why he did it. That's why he did it.
Exactly, which is scary and very, like, concerning to me. It's obvious, like, what was happening there. Right. He was trying to, I don't know, gain some type of fucking notoriety...
Yeah, I don't follow him.
Like, I was scared of that. But so they've been, like, whatever, food bloggers for the past few years. And that was, like, a big reason they broke up, which I don't really understand. Like, the whole fight that they got in, it seems very, like, I don't even know. They didn't need juvenile.
They didn't even need, it wasn't even a fight. She was
I'm sure
stressed
they
out.
about that stuff all the time. I'm sure she's trying to find a restaurant. He's like, oh, my God. And then they're fighting about that all the time, but then all of a sudden...
Well, how about he picks one?
Yeah, for real.
Welcome to my fucking life. How about you fucking pick one?
How about figure it out? If
you want to record us eating food, or if you want to go eat food, pick it out.
And she said that he recorded every single meal that they ate.
The ketchup video.
Girl, I was going to say something about this, but we're going to say this opposite things, I think.
We are, because I read what you wrote and I read what I wrote. He was pissing me off.
He was pissing me off too, but girl, tell me you haven't had a fucking situation like that wasn't recorded.
No, I'm sorry.
Tell me Matt hasn't been annoying as fucking you were like.
Yeah, of course. But I would just be like, I'll order you a new ketchup. Like, why was he freaking the fuck out? He was being annoying.
I just think it was played up for the video for no reason.
Too many times, and she laughed at the end, but she laughed because she wanted it to end.
Yeah, I just think it was an overanalyzation of the relationship, which happens a lot on the internet, and it scares me.
We'll never know them, and we'll never know what they went through and how they were behind closed doors. Even after she went on Call Her Daddy, we're never gonna know like exactly what happened.
Unless she comes out with a tell-all documentary.
She definitely has like a PR team that told her what to and what not to say and like how to word things. And if she doesn't, then she's very well spoken because I thought that episode
I would have
was
come
great.
in guns ablaze.
I would have been like, he's a fucking dick. He deserves to burn in hell. Like, she was just so sweet and so cute. And
she is very sweet.
I hope they make her the Bachelorette.
No, honestly, please. She should go on Love Island or something.
No, she should go on, like, Bachelor in Paradise. Do they still do that?
Yes. I think Matt definitely had to be feeling like he wanted to break up for a while. Because there's no way it just comes out of the blue when you're in Tokyo with your girlfriend, like, having a time. Right? Like, I feel like maybe he's been thinking about it for a while and he's just been hiding it up by saying that he's going to get engaged or he's going to propose. Because people would comment on Instagram posts being like, you need to marry her, and he'd be like planning on it. Like, you don't need to respond to those comments. So like going out of your way to respond to those comments just kind of like is another story in itself.
I have like a hot take. I think there was someone else.
I know I don't think that's a hot take. I think actually multiple people have actually thought that as well.
I really kind of think that there was another girl involved that she may or may not know about, that she may or may not have talked about on the podcast, right?
I don't know why that scared me.
I'm holding it.
I know.
Didn't she talk about somebody contacted Reality Steve?
She talked about when they were first dating, and they basically split up after that last finale episode of them live on the Bachelor stage with Chris Harrison, they were broken up. So then they started talking again, but they weren't dating, and he was hanging out with other girls at that time, but she wasn't. So she kind of just assumed he wasn't either.
Okay,
and
that's
then
right.
They were spotted together, Rachael and Matt, and then since the girl saw that they were spotted together, she was like, oh, well, if they're dating, then she needs to know that he's also been trying to hang out with me, this random girl. So he was seeing other girls and basically lying to her about it. But she was like, I don't think he was lying because I didn't really ask him about it.
But to me, there was someone else, because why is he posting 2-3 hours after you broke up?
To immediately solidify that you guys are not together anymore.
It was, to me, that is screaming, I'm proving to someone that we're broken up.
Yeah. Or that I'm gonna break up with you.
Right.
Because, like, maybe they were together and he was like, I swear I'm
breaking up with her. And she was like, I don't believe you. So he posted about it.
Yeah.
And that's what that's giving to me. I don't know if that's true. I don't know them, but I think that's true.
So Claire Crawley's season was right before his season of The Bachelor. It was Claire Crawley for like a couple weeks, and then she fell in love with Dean and completely quit the whole season. So then Tayshia came in, but Claire was there, and apparently
I remember that.
They were trying to get Matt on her season, so then it would make more sense for him to be the Bachelor after. And she posted recently on her story saying, catching up on social news and shake my head at some of this stuff, remembering that one time I specifically asked producers to please not allow one specific guy on my season because I knew for a fact he was not looking for a serious relationship whatsoever, and I didn't want him to waste anyone's time. So instead, they made him the next Bachelor. Talking about Matt James. Because he definitely just wanted to get, like, famous and wanted to be, like, a blogger, like how Tyler Cameron was. And, like, they were besties, like, butt buddies. But another thing, sorry, I have so many things about this, but there's this TikTok, and it's a video of, like, Matt's season and him and his mom interacting during hometowns. He's rubbing her leg like they were together. Like they were dating. Like, I'm sorry, if Jack rubbed his mom's leg like that, I'd be like, what happened? What's going on right now? What's the dynamic here? Do you want
her to be on the final?
Like, I'm scared of that. Very scared.
I wouldn't even rub, like, anyone's leg like that on TV.
Imagine rubbing your dad's leg. I wouldn't even rub my mom's leg like that.
No.
My own mother.
My mom's leg, no.
Ew.
I would, like, maybe just grab her hand.
I'd be like, I love you. Like,
I'd be like, I love you.
I'd kiss you on the cheek. I don't know, but rubbing the leg, like,
I love you.
Yeah.
Like, even you.
Why are you patting me?
Sorry.
I
got caught up in the moment.
Giving sexual vibes to me.
He's giving immature mama's boy, no emotional intelligence, wants attention, narcissistic.
Yep.
Obsessed with himself, ugly,
that, like,
annoying.
I hate that narcissistic is a very common, like, term that is thrown around, but I just feel like it applies to so many men and their actions. And I think there is, like,
they're raised that way.
And there's a spectrum of narcissism as well. Like, obviously someone can be like extreme, you're a narcissist, but also people can show narcissistic traits, right? Which I think a lot of men do, because I think a lot of men are just like, they are just born into narcissism.
Well, they're born into, like, oh my god, like, my baby boy.
Yeah, like you're a boy, you're the heir of my kingdom.
Shut the fuck up.
You know,
who's
that's
creating babies?
It goes all the way back to the fucking golden ages, or what the fuck.
Yeah, before Jesus was even alive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're the heir. Another thing is, if you know the Summer House Paige, Paige DeSorbo or whatever.
Yeah, yes.
With the Giggly Squad.
Yeah.
So her and her boyfriend just broke up.
Right, yes.
And now people are like, hey, Craig, her boyfriend, you and Rachel should get together.
Sorry? What do you mean?
I literally
let
comment,
her cook.
I said, let her live. Life doesn't revolve around men and romantic partners. Decenter men with love. And then they commented back saying, let us live because we're just having fun and clearly having a romantic partner is important to her, which is totally fine and normal. Of course it's totally fine and normal, but the fact that women are so quick to just be like, you need to get this with this person next.
No.
How about you heal? How about heal? Give yourself time.
It's not even about that. It's also just about, like, why do you need to be with a man at all? You don't need to be with anyone, even if you're healed or not.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
it's okay.
like, you need time to yourself before.
Right.
I mean, okay, if you want to get with someone, all power to you. I'm not going to be like, ew, you're disgusting and you're a whore. But, like, probably you should, like, just take time to yourself for a second, even if you're not even focusing on healing. But, like, I hate the fact that it's just so societally normal for us to center men around our lives, like our whole entire lives. It's just so normal for women to just search for men when men are not doing that. Men don't give a fuck about women. They're living their lives, hanging out with their friends, gaming, doing their fucking thing, which is what women should be doing as well. And then along the way, you find someone that you love. And that's how it should be.
And that's fine.
But women are just like so, and I'm not saying like you women, I'm saying I also am this, and I have been and that was normal to me because that's the way that my mom was and my sister was growing up. And that's all the example that I had. Yeah. Just like we need to find someone.
A man and get married and have their kids.
And that's what bothers me so much is because that is not going to make you happy. What's going to make you happy is trying to be happy by yourself.
And if you expect me to do that, then stop trying to make me go to work.
Yeah. Excuse me? Pay for all of my bills. Thank you.
If you want me to pop out 4 kids or even 1 kid.
One kid, you should be giving me 2,000 massages, foot massages.
And $20,000 a day.
$50,000 a day. And you better be a millionaire. Cause
if you're going to take away my rights, take them all.
Like, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mother, so you better be nice to me. Thank you.
Seriously.
And you are giving up everything for me, okay? Thanks.
Thank you.
But yeah, that just bothers me.
I didn't know a lot about this before Jamie brought it to my attention because we wanted to talk about it today.
Yeah.
And then once I watched Call Her Daddy, I was like, okay, I know who this is, but I didn't know the story. And I was really sad, like, listening to her.
I'm just so happy because
I'm happy she's free of him.
That she's thinking, oh, this is the end of my life, which is what everyone thinks in a breakup, even if it's the worst man of your life and the worst breakup of your life. She's 28, I think. Oh, even if it's like the worst ever, it's like, it doesn't matter. Even if you thought that this was the love of your life, I swear to God, your life is going to get better. I swear. Because this time of your life, take advantage. It's so much fun, to be honest. When I think back about me going through a breakup, I'm like, give me it now.
Jack, you heard it here.
I love you, Jack, but like, honestly, it was fun. Because
there's something fun about being single.
There's something fun about being single and being newly single. Being out of a relationship and feeling like you need to like.
There's something. No, I don't even think it has
to
do with
your
being
life back.
New. It's just always fun.
I was kind of bored of it after a while when I was like younger.
When I was single, I was always on dating apps. So I would like have like a boyfriend for like a week. Not really, but that would be who I was talking to. And then I'd be like, we're breaking up. And then I'd be like, I'm single again.
See, that was me with
or just make myself single every week.
Oh, that was me, but with like my college relationship.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship and then like we were broken up. So I went on like a Hinge date and then like, okay, come back. And then I'd be in a relationship again, but like the relationship was so bad. It was such a terrible relationship.
There's something really fun about being a single free woman and like having that empowerment within you. And like you can obviously still be empowered as a person in a relationship.
Yeah.
But there's just something
we're both
different.
It's different. I feel like even when like you learn how to do that single, and then when you are in a relationship, obviously, the first few months, like, or the first maybe year, I don't know, you're in like that honeymoon phase, but then at a point you start to get comfortable in your relationship where it's like, okay, now I need to figure out like I can't just revolve my whole life around my relationship, so now I need to figure out who I am, like, also separate from this relationship. And then you kind of, like, start figuring out, and that's even empowering, is, like, trying to put yourself first while you're in a relationship. I feel like that's, like, a struggle as well, because a lot of women, when they're in relationships, it's, like, kind of easy to just fall into your relationship and just, like, revolve your life around that relationship and kind of lose your friendships and lose yourself along the way. Even if it's a healthy relationship, you still kind of just like focus your life around that relationship. And I feel like it's very like powerful and empowering to kind of take yourself out of that relationship, but you're still in a healthy relationship, and like figure out how you have a life outside of that while also being in a healthy relationship. And that's just like that's just like a growing up version of being single and free, I feel like. Because
agreed.
Once you find like a life partner, then you have to figure out how to balance like your life and your partner, and just like also having a life outside of your partner. And then
it's so important.
Yeah, because
that your partner supports the life that you want to have. Like, imagine Matt was like, you
can't hang
why
out.
are you going over there and like recording a podcast? Like, that's weird. I'd be like, okay, like, that's kind of rude.
And then
like, it would make me feel like shit.
Yeah, and you would feel like, okay, I can't do that.
Right.
Then. Yeah.
He's just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm going to send it to my whole family. Good luck.
Oh my God. Stop. No, just kidding. At least it's called Gossip Girls and not socializing. When I told Jack's mom the first time we started our podcast, I was like, it's socializing. And she was like, there's not a better name.
I was like, that. No, there wasn't. We couldn't think of anything because our third person did not help us. Thank you.
Okay, what's next?
Yeah, Traitors. So we're going to just touch on like the rest of the topics quickly, but
spoiler alert, we're talking about Traitors.
Spoiler
if you
alert.
haven't watched up to episode 6.
We are talking about the episode that came out on January 30th, 2025. So if you have not watched that episode,
skip.
Pause,
ahead.
Go watch the episode, and then come back to listen to us gossip about it, okay? So, I know you just binged.
Yes.
The whole thing.
I did.
I have not really watched, obviously, I haven't watched it
since last.
Episode 3 was the one, we binged 3 episodes, and then it's been, like, weekly, which has been annoying. Post them all.
No, it's actually
Don't
terrible.
hesitate. Post them all.
Listening to them weekly is actually so bad.
It's making me want to die. So, Tom's sweating. We just need to go back. Because that was crazy. Tom sweat.
Oh my God. Tom sweating is so funny.
Why
when
do
you
I
texted me saying, like, you feel like you, like Tom more, I was like,
do you get it now?
And now I get it. Because he's not terrible in this.
I know.
But also he's not talking, so which makes sense.
That makes him not terrible.
He's a quiet little, like, sweaty munchkin, and he's just like he's kind of cute the way that he's acting.
Dude, this is how he was.
He's
for
like
the first,
silly, goofy.
This is how he was for the first whole entire up until he cheated on Ariana.
Yes.
On Vanderpump. Yeah. And I always loved him and I always loved Ariana. And I was like, I love them.
Yeah.
Their relationship is so strong. I love them. And I loved Tom before he was with Ariana. I loved him when he was with Kristen. I thought he was so funny.
Yes, he's hilarious.
Tom, like they're so funny,
effortlessly not trying to be funny, and definitely like a little bit more laughing at him than laughing with him. But like, still, you're funny.
I'm especially now just laughing at him.
Yeah,
because first of all, any theory Tom has is so far.
It's so far.
It's actually like this is the traitor, and Tom is over here.
He's actually on the moon compared to what the real.
He's like,
is.
You know who it is?
He's like, it's
me. But that's what I feel like every time he talks.
He's like, what's the fucking host's name? He's like, what if it's him?
It's Alan.
It's Alan.
Did he say that?
I swear he did. Or did I have a dream about
somebody
that?
Said
He's
that.
like, but what if it's Alan?
I feel like somebody did say that.
I think I remember someone saying that. Like, I swear, that's him. He's like, it's probably the producer.
Yeah.
It's one of the producers.
It's definitely the cameraman.
Like, it's so funny. And he's just sweating his ass off. He's like, yeah, guys, what? He's like...
He's like stressed out at breakfast.
So
he's
stressed.
Crazy.
It's
like
hilarious.
It's actually funny to me that not more people have said that he's a traitor based off of how he's acting.
Yes.
Because I think the only person who said that is Chrishell now.
But I also
what's
think
her name?
Chrishell.
Chrishell.
Which I love Chrishell.
I do too. I never knew her before this though. I never watched Selling Sunset.
You need to watch Selling Sunset.
I don't know if I have time.
You would
very busy.
You would love Selling Sunset, girl. I promise. And there's a new season coming out soon. You would love Selling Sunset. I think which maybe this is like giving myself too much credit, but I think I give Chrishell energy because she's very much like stick up for people and sticking up for like herself. But also
she literally voted her friend out. What do you mean? Stick up for people. I would never vote you out.
Okay, but I'm saying like
She would never vote me out, right?
Well, I also feel like this is the only information you have about her. But, like, in Selling Sunset, she's very, like, stick up for people, but also very much, like, sensitive and loving and, like, loves people. But then she's like, oh, this is wrong. Fuck you. I'm going to stick up for my friend and I'm going to fucking stick up for myself against this, like, terrible person or this terrible thing. And I feel like I give that energy, but I'm just giving myself a pat on the back because thank you very much.
We both kind of give Gabby just, like...
I want to give Gabby. That's my ultimate goal in life.
I love her.
Oh, my God. Like, I love her voice. I love her voice.
Outfit this episode was so cute.
All of her outfits.
The pink knit sweater, like hand knit fucking crocheted sweater.
And I also love Chrishell's outfits too.
Yeah,
they're just like silly, like good. Paris little outfits. But yeah, I love them.
And Tom thinking that he was gonna go home. Like I wrote, Tom is so funny. He thinks he's going home. Like no one even pays attention to him. He's so lost and so far off the trail. And I wrote, who is Dolores?
You don't know who Dolores is?
No, but I do. But, like, why is he talking about her? Like, why is he throwing her under the bus and being like, you're the traitor? Like,
but Dolores likes him, I think, too. Because she's always like, night,
no.
Night, Tom. Good night, Tom.
It's crazy that he randomly just came up with her name. I'm like, out of left field, he's like, I'm building a case. It's Dolores. I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's so funny. I was going to ask you, would you rather be a traitor or would you rather be a faithful?
I know, I saw that question, and honestly, I don't know.
No, you have to give me an answer.
I know, I'm going to elaborate on the I don't know.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. I said this to you already, but I'm going to say it again out loud. I'm a bad liar, but I'm also a bad truth teller. Like, so when I'm lying, I'm doing the thing where you're like, no, I'm not. But when I'm telling the truth, I'm also doing that same thing.
Like, no.
I'm like, no, I'm not the traitor. You really think I could be? That's crazy. So, like, I don't know how far I would get.
You should be the traitor.
I would get banished immediately.
Because you'd get banished.
Based off of that behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes down to the actual situation, if I was the traitor and I was in a room of people that I don't know, if there was no one that I really knew in the room, I could probably be a traitor.
Same, but I would be so overcompensating for everything. I'd be like, am I being too much? Because I'd be like, this person's a traitor.
No. Imagine how fake we were when we had that job we had.
Dude.
We were at top.
I was overcompensating so hard.
No, you weren't.
So nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't obvious.
I'd be like, really?
It was so nice. No, it wasn't like that.
When I literally went home and was like, this fucking
No,
bitch.
It wasn't like that, though. I never saw you overcompensating.
Really?
No, you were just like, oh, yeah, for sure.
I thought I was, like, way too nice.
I think we could do it. I think if it was in a room full of people that I had no emotions towards, I could do it.
But then forming friendships, because both of us would have, like...
Best friends.
We would have that little group, like
we would be the
Bambies. We would be besties with, like, a couple
And you know
girls.
what I would do? I would be like,
I'm a traitor, please.
Please, like, I'll let you win the money.
I would.
Give me a cut.
I would. I'd be like, I'll let you win the money. Just let me go through. And I won't kill you.
And I won't kill whoever you tell me to. But, like, has anyone ever done that on the Traitors?
I don't understand why they can't trust each other enough. Just be like, please.
I wish Gabby was a traitor, dude.
Ugh, it really pisses me off.
She'd be a bad traitor. She would have already been banished.
Yeah, she would be so bad. She would be so bad. But I want to be on that show so bad. If there's any reality television I've ever wanted to be on so bad, it's that one.
The first season of The Traitors had normies on it.
Why are they now changing it? Get me on that show.
I know. It had normies, girl. Normies.
Do we think...
I was watching it, Matt's like, who's that guy? I'm like, I don't know. I Googled him. Normal guy.
Do you think it was really bad ratings or something, and that's why they started?
They probably just wanted to get it like reality? There wasn't enough celebrities that would want to be on it.
Because you have to be on a reality television to go on that show. I'm not on a reality.
Why do you think I wanted to be on The Real World? I wanted to be on The Real World so that I can be on The Challenge, and then The Challenge would have opened the doors.
I want to be on any show possible.
But now I'm too old.
I wanted to be on the Love Island, but.
You're still young enough,
but also
girl.
wanted to be on The Bachelor. And also, someone texted me from The Bachelor when I was broken up with Jack.
No, I know. I'm annoyed at you.
And I said yes. But then...
You got back together with Jack.
But they never responded to my message. Anyways. They said, we would love to interview.
Yeah, no. They always say that.
Please, give me... I'm coming on. But I would have been on someone I didn't like if I was on Joey's season.
If I was on Pilot Pete's season. Or was Tyler Cameron the Bachelor?
No.
Who was that guy that...
Colton.
I would have loved to be on his season.
Yeah, I think I liked him.
I loved Colton.
I think I liked him too. Because he was like...
I was like obsessed with him. And Ari.
Ari,
ew. I loved him.
No, he was like 70.
No, he wasn't. He just had gray hair. Anyway. I have a few other notes here about Boston Rob.
Boston Rob.
Please, we need to put a picture of how hot he used to be. Right.
He used to be hot? I didn't know that.
Hold on,
Every
everybody.
time I look down, I'm getting scared of your cup.
It's underneath my leg. Bruh.
Wait, he's hot. How long ago was that?
Watch.
Hot.
So hot, bro. Bruh.
Of course his name is Rob.
I know, he looks just like Rob. I know. I swear to God, everyone has been looking like Rob lately. Like, I sent you that guy from The Princess Bride the other night, and I was like, he looks like Boston, or no, he looks like Rob from Love Island.
That's why you have to pick someone that you love no matter what, because then they get to be what they are.
Ugly.
And he's not ugly, but he's not like, I wouldn't be like,
he's not hot.
Yummy.
No, he's like an old guy.
He's an old guy to me.
Like, and he's also pissing me off. He voted off Bob the Drag Queen, who I'm sorry is the most entertaining person on television at this time.
Which I understand.
No,
because
I don't.
Bob said one of the three.
Yeah, but he was talking about Wes or the other guy.
I would have been pissed if I was one of the new people and he was like one of the new people. I'd be like,
he could have just talked to Bob.
Bye.
He could have just.
I would have been like, oh, bye, Bob. You're going bye.
He could have just talked to Bob and been like, why did you do that?
And
he
didn't
have to fucking.
And then Bob's like, oh, sorry.
I was talking about Wes. I thought we were going for Wes. I didn't want to just say Wes's name and become a target. Is what I would have said if I was
target,
Bob.
You're a traitor, motherfucker. You're no
yeah,
target.
But a target to get kicked out is a traitor.
Boo.
Boo.
Bye.
Dude. I hate him so much. I hope he gets banished, is what I wrote.
I think that he just thinks he's way too sexy and hot. Not sexy and hot.
I think he thinks he's
so
smart. And
not.
He got Wes voted off, which, like, I'm a diehard till my grave, a challenge fan. And Wes is one of the best challenge players ever. Like, Johnny
being real cocky.
I know.
I'm the best reality TV
He
star.
is. He's won the most ever.
Which, okay, fine, but like you just got kicked off pretty quick. So
no, well, if anybody got kicked off pretty quick, it was Johnny fucking Bananas. Talk about get quit. He was the first person killed off the show, and he was on the challenge with Wes, and he was another like challenge guy, and he immediately got fucking the boot. Johnny fucking Bananas, girl.
I forget.
You have to watch the challenge. That's crazy that you've never seen the challenge.
I was
wait. Am I confused?
No.
Johnny Bananas was on season 2. Okay. Pardon me.
I was gonna say I don't remember this guy whatsoever.
He got killed first episode.
I think
of season
Wells
2.
was the first person who got killed.
I'm sorry. I watched season 2 right after I started season 3, and he actually was on season 2 with the other guy from the challenge. I can't remember his fucking name.
I actually don't understand why they hated Wes so bad because I love him.
No, Wes is so annoying.
But I loved him.
Watch
he
one
was giving real energy
episode of the challenge. The other guy, the other new guy, the Cabbage Patch Kid.
Who the fuck is that? Oh.
Cabbage Patch.
Derek?
Sure. I think he looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
He's nice.
He's fine. I'm not saying he's not.
He's so nice.
He can be nice. He still looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid to me. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he's from. Big Brother? Who watches that?
I don't know who he's from either. I just thought he was nice because he's like helping people carry their bodies and their heads up. The big stone guys.
Oh,
he's like, come on, Tom, I got you. Put your head up there.
Yeah.
He's like, I owe you. And I was like, oh.
I loved at the round table when Tom was starting to talk about Dolores and everyone was like, we have more to discuss than this. Like, you're so way off.
Some people can genuinely, like, not say anything. Some people just sit there and don't say anything.
I wouldn't say a word.
I feel like I'd be so Gabby. I'd be like Gab.
I'd be like Gabby. She says
no,
stuff.
gabbing.
Oh, I'd be like Gabby.
I'd be like, it's you.
No, I wouldn't.
That's my weakness in life, is speaking out when I shouldn't.
Unless I've been drinking, then I'm gonna be like.
Yeah. Because you are, like, very, very talkative to, like, your friends and people that are close to you. But when you first meet you, you're so quiet.
Yeah.
And not, like, you don't show yourself at all.
No.
You are not, like, vulnerable for a long time.
No.
Because I remember when I first met you, like, you were very quiet.
Yeah, it was like.
And, like, I never was like, ew, she's so quiet. But, like, you were just very quiet and you were very, like, to yourself.
What am I supposed to say?
And very, like, professional.
Boston Rob was annoying me so bad. He needs to get banished.
Yeah, I agree.
And Carolyn being like, I'm going to just go for you, Danielle. That annoyed me.
She needs to not tell her that. But I do agree, Danielle, bye.
Danielle didn't talk shit about her, though, that day.
Okay, no, that day. But then finding out that she's saying all this to other people.
To everyone is crazy.
I would feel the same. I would do the same. I'd be like.
I wouldn't confront her about it.
I wouldn't confront her either.
I would just silently.
I'd be like, I love you so much, Danielle.
Yeah.
Let's get her out.
Right, because now she's going to go just as hard for her.
Mm-hmm. She's going to be way harder. And I think Danielle has more power over Carolyn.
I think what truly needs to happen is that Danielle needs to sit down with Carolyn and be like, I'm trying to get rid of Bob.
No.
Or Rob.
I'm done. I'm done with them. If I'm Carolyn, I'm going to Boston Rob and I'm saying, let's get rid of Danielle. And we will work together, I swear to God.
I know, but Boston Rob is like on the brink.
Of like getting...
Yeah.
Okay,
of getting
then
banished.
Bye. Both of you, bye. We get rid of Danielle together, they get rid of you. See ya. I'm the only traitor. Seriously.
I just think
then no one's against me. No one knows.
Yeah.
Imagine that'd be the perfect scenario.
Right.
You're the single traitor. You're the only traitor.
Yeah, no one suspects Carolyn at all.
At all. Well, Dylan kind of. And Dylan is slay.
Dylan is so...
If you are listening to someone, be listening to Dylan Efron. Also, Dylan saying, I grew up with an actor, and Bob saying, not a good one, is so funny to me. So funny. I think that's hilarious.
It's...
Because Dylan didn't give a fuck, first of all.
True.
Also, Zach, not a good actor.
Not the best. I mean, he's hot and he's
you're not like
good, like
you deserve
movies.
an Oscar. You're like, you're hot. You're in Baywatch. Love you. You're from High School Musical. Everyone loves you.
You're
gonna get parts no matter what.
Crush of
Everyone
mine.
loves you. He's playing silly roles because he can't play like serious roles.
No,
like,
and then
he's
he
not
was in
gonna
that
be in
movie
the fucking Notebook
with
or
Nicole
anything.
Kidman. Did you see that movie?
With
Joey King.
That was so bad.
That was so weird.
That was a bad movie.
That was a weird movie.
That was a bad movie, dude.
It was bad.
Okay.
What else do we have to
move on to The Bachelor now?
Yeah. There's not much to say here because there's just one episode.
We're just saying like we're touching on a couple things and we're gonna move on from this.
Yeah.
But if you're watching The Bachelor, this is the first episode.
Yeah. I didn't know who Grant was because I've been out of the Bachelor world for a while.
I've been out of the Bachelor world since Joey Gazialdi, I don't know how to pronounce it, and Kelsey Anderson, and that is it. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is either. But
he's cute and he's tall.
He's really cute.
I know.
Cute. I thought he wasn't that cute.
He seems like genuine.
In the promos, I didn't think he was cute, and then I watched his first episode, and I was like, okay, I could be in love with him in 5 seconds. Yeah, if I met him. So, yeah.
It's funny that I wrote this girl who brought an alpaca, but then I love her.
Oh, I think she's gonna go far. I think she's going far.
Since I'm staring at the TV right now and you only have watched 39 minutes, I can tell you right now that you haven't seen that she gets the first impression rose.
Oh, she does?
Yes.
Okay.
And I love her. I love that she's not wearing a face full of makeup. I love her dress.
She's beautiful. And also this dress, I feel like I was gonna buy for the wedding I was going to.
Not
Yeah.
the same screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her dress.
It looks different, but it looks more sparkly in what she's wearing, but
looks so gorgeous and she's so natural and she's so cute. I love her. I think she's gonna go far.
I think she's beautiful.
And Juliana, same dresses. Juliana, I didn't pull her dress, but I loved her.
I don't remember.
She has a nose ring.
Oh yes,
I loved her.
Yeah, I feel like she kind of hit it off with him a little.
Yeah, I love her a lot. But I didn't, her dress wasn't like anything special, so I didn't pull her dress. But I really love her. She's gorgeous, and she got along well with him. The vibes were good, so I really liked her. Mm-hmm. I also said all these girls are looking 16. Why do they look like little babies.
Yeah, a lot of them do, but they're not. I was looking at the ages, like, and they're all like pretty mid-20s to like late 20s.
They all look so good.
Yeah,
good job, girls.
I love Alicia's look. Hers is my favorite. And it's this one, which is it's different. It's like a little neck scarf, and then it has like a little belt around. It's like a little, kind of like a toga.
Belt?
It's like a, what is it? Toga? It's a little. It's
that you
toga.
like that?
I love it. I think she looks so good.
Hold on. That's crazy. The dress is pretty, but the belt is giving, that's my dad's belt.
No, I like it. I think because it's different and unique, and everyone else is wearing sparkles like they're going to prom 2016.
Shut the fuck up. Why is everyone wearing sequins? I feel like it's 2003, I wrote.
But this is how I feel every season.
Why are they wearing sequins? Is that ever in style?
Never. And it's every season they're wearing sequins like they're going to prom, and they're fucking prom queens. It's actually insane, and I hate it all. So that's why these kinds of looks that like stand out and they don't look like regular looks, then that's what I like, because it's just like, I like that they're going against the grain and they're not wearing a sparkly fucking Revolve dress from fucking 2016.
Well, that's why I like Zoe's dress, though.
I don't like that.
This?
I don't.
What?
I don't.
I wrote, Zoe is gorgeous in her green dress. She looks like a mermaid.
She's beautiful, but the dress, it's not giving for me. It's not.
That's crazy. I thought she looked like a mermaid, so you would love it.
Well, she does, but like, I don't know. Those kind of dresses are just too much for me. I don't like that.
But it's unique, though, because it has butterflies.
But you can't really tell in what she's wearing. In the right side, I like it better than when it's on.
Yeah, okay.
I like it way better on a mannequin than on a person. I don't know why.
That's fair.
I think it looks way more unique on the right.
I think that's different, though, than everyone else's sequin dress.
See, it didn't stand out to me when she was shooting.
My jaw dropped when she appeared with this
But
t-shirt
it's really
gun.
sad, because I know that we're never going to have another Maria Georges, and that's sad.
Who?
And hers was the best dress of all time.
Oh, this is the girl you loved.
It was a vintage Emma Savall, and why is that me?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, that's me, girl. That's the TikTok I made about her. Best dress in Bachelor
Not
history.
coming up in the Google search.
This is a vintage Emma Savall, and I love vintage Emma Savall.
I agree with that.
I was obsessed with that dress, and a bunch of people said they hated it, but
no, I agree with you on that.
I love that dress, and I think she gave so much during the whole season. Her fashion was like elite, and there's never really a lot of
you
fashion
were
in The
like
Bachelor.
popping off with her fashion, and it was warranted. She looked amazing.
Yeah, she really did.
And you know who didn't look amazing? Sorry,
Khloe, you're
gorgeous, beautiful, hot, sexy girl.
First of all,
that dress,
the red washes you out. First of all,
no,
you are beautiful.
Not even the red.
I think it
fine.
washes her out.
No,
I think the red washes
her
out.
I think because of her hair,
red.
She should have done a green,
like a black or green.
An emerald
something
green
that is more
with
contrasting.
That hair color would have looked great, but the red looks good. I think
if you wanted to watch, like, wear the red, okay, whatever. I would never have said anything if it fit you well.
It's not even about fitting her. It's about that the dress wasn't good.
No, because the fit is so bad, and I'm not saying anything about her body. I'm just saying the way that it fits her is not good.
No,
it's loose up here, tight down here, loose up here, like. It's not a good fit. It needs to be tailored, or you just need a different dress.
And she still looked gorgeous, but that was my least favorite.
I just think that it made her like look.
It was
a lot.
It was
older.
very like matronly, like
it made her look a lot older, and she's not old. She looks very young if you chop off the dress.
No, yeah,
she's very.
When she first walked out, I was like, oh, like how old is she? And then they showed her outside of the dress, and I was like, oh.
And I was like, she's great. I thought she was actually beautiful.
Yeah.
And then they put...
it was just a bad dress.
Back in the dress, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. But like, I mean, whatever. You're just wearing a dress that one time. Right. But please just... That fit is just not good.
No.
And obviously she didn't know... She thought she looked good in it, which all power to you.
You know what? If you feel confident and you feel hot, then I'm so happy for you.
All power to you. Yeah. But I just probably, if I were your friend, I would have been like, I don't think that's the best And then I would have helped you pick a different one. Because you're going on The Bachelor. Ugh.
One thing I did want to say really quick before we wrap up The Bachelor. I haven't watched the show in a long time. I watched The Golden Bachelor, but they weren't like kissing everyone all the time. They're just kissing him one after another. Like, sorry? Dude. Is he brushing his teeth between? Is he using mouthwash between? Like, I would feel weird.
No, I follow The Bachelor Data on Instagram, and she posts, like, who has kissed the most, like, people in the first episode, and Joey Grazialdi or whatever.
Is that the one that was on Dancing?
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
He kissed the most girls, and then I think there was one other person that was, like, right next to him that did in the past, like, 6-7 seasons, and yeah, I was just like, well, same. If I got a chance, I'd be like, absolutely, gimme.
Yeah, but, like, what does that look like production-wise? Like, in between each of these talks, is he rinsing his mouth? Because
probably
there's
not
tongue involved. Like,
they're passing cavities.
Stop!
You know they're passing cavities.
Ew!
And that's a thing.
Jamie, do you think they make them go to the dentist first to make sure they have, like, good oral health?
No.
Wait, stop. I accidentally used Matt's toothbrush the other day.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought we were passing cavities here.
If you're swapping saliva and you guys have cavities, then yeah.
Well, he hasn't been to the dentist in years.
That's crazy. Is he having cavities?
I don't know.
I don't think they stay on his toothbrush, though. But if you're making out with him, he's putting his saliva into your mouth.
I'm not.
They're not ever making out.
We're engaged, but I only am using his toothbrush.
Why are you using his toothbrush?
I accidentally did.
Oh, you just accidentally did?
Yeah, I freaked out.
That's fine.
Cut this out. I'm just kidding.
No, sometimes me and Jack, like, we immediately do mouthwash after because we're like, we're going to pass each other cavities or something.
Why do you guys both have cavities?
We don't, but in case, we might. I just got mine filled a couple months ago, but I could develop another one, and then it's easy to pass.
That's true. All entrances are so cringy and hard to watch. I agree.
Oh my god, yeah. I put the Bachelor entrances are so cringe. They give me secondhand embarrassment so bad. Like sometimes I just skip the whole entrance part of the episode and I just go ahead because it actually stresses me out. And I know that it's not the girl's fault. Obviously, they have to do something. They have to say hi.
They have to stand out.
But the way that I would be like, "Hi, I'm so nervous. Bye." Like that would be so embarrassing.
I think it's funny that they're just all in the limo. And they're like, what's his name?
Grant! They're like, there he is!
Ew, I'd be like, bring me home. I'd be like knocking on the wall.
Yep, there he is. Another man that I've seen at the bar 100 times. It's like,
boring, boo, boo, boo. I'm here just hang out with you girls.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm trying to make friends.
Yeah.
This is Friendship Island.
Okay, that's all I have on The Bachelor. That's really all I have. What are we talking about, Spidey?
Yeah, we're going to just touch on this Spencer, Pratt, and Heidi because I just feel like it's kind of old, but at the same time, it's like...
It's still relevant.
It's still relevant. Like, it's very... I love it. I think it's, like, I love all... I'm a Hills... Like, I love the Hills.
Yeah.
I love Spencer. I love Heidi. I've always loved them.
That's
like,
crazy.
During the season, I definitely didn't.
Yeah.
While I was watching when I was younger. And I was like, ew, Spencer, you're so, like, unhealthy. But then when I saw him, like, talking out about how it was all fake, then I was like, okay, legend. Mm-hmm. And then when their house got burned down, and then I was like, okay. Crazy. And even, like, the past few years when he's been, like, doing hummingbird content, I've actually really enjoyed the hummingbird content.
I have not seen him on social media until the fires, to be honest. Really? And then I followed both of them because I only did
when he went viral for the hummingbird stuff. He was going, like, so viral for hummingbird stuff, and I loved that.
Right.
And then, yeah, all the stuff went viral for, like, the house stuff, and then he was like saying thank you guys for supporting, and then after a while I think he got a little bit cocky and he was like, if you're not posting Heidi's song, I'm never talking to you again. And he got a little bit too over cocky about that, which kind of bothered me a little bit because I was like, okay,
but like, why aren't you posting it?
It's just like you don't need to speak out about that and say I'm never talking to you again because
that's who he is,
with expectations is a debt, and you don't really owe anyone anything. So if someone doesn't want to post about you, especially when they're also in LA, also going through the same things, even if their house didn't get burned down, they're still going through that, and like it's a little crazy. And then him like expecting Alex Cooper to post it, and then when she didn't, getting so pissed at him and being like, "You better fucking post." And then he
But why not post?
It's Alex Cooper. She has other things going on in her life. And she did end up posting it.
She did?
Yeah. She ended up posting her song.
Sorry.
And it's, like, not that big of a deal. It's, like, not everyone's revolving their life around you. I'm sorry, but you're, like, people's lives aren't revolved around you. They have other stuff to do.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They might not even be seeing your TikToks or even your texts. Sometimes I ignore texts for, like, a long time. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I get that your house burnt down, but also 1 million people's houses burnt down.
Right, yeah, that was horrible. So many
people's houses burnt down. They were, I'm sure, donating to, like, a bunch of people and a bunch of charities and probably helping in other ways. At least I hope so. I'm sure Alex Cooper did. I'm sure other things to help, and like it's not the world doesn't revolve around you,
Spencer.
And
but
your
I
songs.
think like low key, Spencer tapped into that character that he played on the Hills.
Yeah.
And that's what we all like know and love.
Yeah.
And it worked.
I didn't love it at the time though.
No, but like
I really didn't. I thought he was so annoying.
I've watched it back as an adult.
I have too.
And I'm sorry, Lauren was the bully.
Oh, for sure.
At the time, I was like, Lauren is the best.
Slay. Same.
Like when I watched The Hills and Laguna Beach,
I was little. I was in elementary.
That's crazy. Because I was in high school.
I was little and my sisters were watching it and they were obsessed with it.
Okay, true.
And I was like, oh, okay, I love Lauren. But then, like, I watched it.
Lauren was such a bully when Heidi got that job.
Dude.
And she was like,
she's like,
okay,
great, Heidi.
Like, whatever. Like, okay, Lauren, you have an
like,
internship and you didn't go to fucking Paris because of fucking Brody Jenner.
But also, Heidi never even had that job. It was a fake job.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Lauren, you're always going to be...
much of it was so
Lauren,
fake.
You're always going to be the girl that didn't go to Paris.
It's so embarrassing.
And you know what? I never thought I would say that at 31 years old.
Kelly Couture or something? No.
Kelly from
Someone
Vogue.
said that.
Kelly from Vogue.
But I love
Vogue.
That girl, Kelly.
Kelly Cutrone. Kelly Cutrone.
Yeah, that girl.
Kelly Cutrone was right, Lauren. You're always, to this day, as a 31-year-old woman, for me.
Was it her or was it her last boss?
Girl.
It might have been the last boss. The first boss she worked with Whitney.
It wasn't Kelly.
No, there was another girl that she was working with. Yeah.
Lisa Love. Sorry, not Kelly Cutrone.
Lisa Love.
Kelly Cutrone.
Yeah,
Kelly
she's
Cutrone
like, you're
is
always
the girl.
going to be known as the girl that didn't go to Paris.
And that's true.
But then she ended up being...
Because you stayed home with Brody Jenner.
Was it Brody or was it Jason? I think it was Jason, girl. It was Jason.
Either way.
Her toxic
When they got that
boyfriend.
house in Malibu.
Jason.
Don't even talk to me about anyone named Jason.
She's going to always be known as the girl who didn't go to Paris.
Lauren didn't go to Paris. She's going to always be known as the girl who didn't go to Paris. Do you regret that decision?
And that's why you don't center your life around men. Thank you very much. And
thanks for watching Gossip Girls. And actually, fun fact, full circle, the show Gossip Girls is based off of that one girl from the New York season of The Hills. What is that called? The City.
Oh, are you saying with Whitney?
Mm-hmm. Not Whitney, but the girl she was with.
Her. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Stream Heidi's song. She's the next pop icon.
Please don't hate me, Spencer.
I love you,
Actually,
Spencer.
Do, because if you post about me.
Yeah, if you love us or you hate us, please still post.
No, he'll never see this. But
yeah,
anyways.
We could tag him.
This is something I really wanted to touch on really fast.
I know.
Anything crazy, but Khloe's new podcast.
I didn't listen or watch or
no,
any of
I didn't need you to watch. Or listen. I was going to say don't even listen. But she started a new podcast. And there's a new Kardashian season coming with trailers of Lamar, which is very groundbreaking, I feel like, because Lamar is everything. Obviously they were married.
That's Khloe's soulmate,
and it was very sad how everything went down, obviously because he was an addict at the time. And he didn't he overdose and he was in the hospital for a while. Like, obviously that's so sad, and that's actually insanely like upsetting, because she was with him through all of that and took care of him, and he even said like she wiped his ass and stuff like through all of that, which is like,
really,
wow. Like she took care of him. She's an amazing person.
I was gonna say that, but then I got scared.
I love Khloe so much. I'm obsessed with her. I've always loved her the most of everyone in the Kardashians.
Yeah,
like all of them.
I've always been.
She's been the funniest, cutest, and hilariousness of all of them.
I think Kim is funnier.
I think her and Kylie give the same energy. Khloe and Kylie. Kylie doesn't show herself.
That's so crazy because I think Kim and Kylie give the same energy.
No, King Kylie era, she was so funny. Kim's never been funny. She's never been funny.
Kim is so funny. Remember when she wore wigs?
Way funnier. Khloe's hilarious.
I think Kourtney's the only one that's not funny.
Well, when Khloe and Kourtney were together. When they took Miami.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Were hilarious. Or the Hamptons, whichever one.
Both.
Yeah, they were so funny. And Kim was always just, I feel like, the one that cared too much about her.
Now.
Anyways. Also, they talked about her and Tristan, like, when she first was having True, and she found out that Tristan was cheating. And this was her podcast with Mel Gibbons, and she was telling her about how she and Tristan, right before she were about to give birth, she found out that Tristan was cheating on her.
That was with Jordan, right?
I think so. Yeah. And then she still was like to everyone saying, let him in, don't act like anything happened, just let him come in, because my daughter is going to see this footage one day and I want her to look back on it with good memories and not bad memories, so just act like nothing happened. And I think that shows how strong she is and amazing she is, because to be able to put that aside when I would actually be like murdering him on the spot is crazy to me. And that's really all I wanted to say about that. Slay.
Okay.
I love the Kardashians, all of them.
I know.
And I want to be one, and the fact that I wasn't born into that family is incredibly...
I'm like a little annoyed with them right now based off of political things, but we don't have to get into that.
Oh, I didn't know anything political was going on.
Well, just Kim having like a fucking...
Obsessed with Elon.
Cybertruck, yeah. She like, that, and then the Elon
with her little robot shit.
It's like...
But I've never...
Elon is not...
I'm getting a Tesla.
Can't even say anything. No.
But I don't support him. I'm getting a used one. So, technically, it's secondhand.
Okay.
The next topic is really quick as well. Okay. Alix Earle is bringing skinny jeans back, but why is she bringing skinny jeans back? If you want to wear skinny jeans, just wear the skinny jeans.
Just wear whatever you want. I saw that as well on TikTok, and I was like,
that bothers me because, first of all, Alix Earle, you're amazing, okay? Not saying anything about you, but I'm sorry you're not a fashion spokesperson. You wear, like, typical Miami Fashion Nova outfits to clubs. You wear club outfits, and you're not a fashion spokesperson. Right. I'm not saying she says she is, but I'm just saying, like, okay, you're not bringing skinny jeans back. If you want to wear skinny jeans, wear skinny jeans. If you want to wear big jeans, wear big jeans. If you want to flare jeans, wear flare jeans. If you want to wear
whatever
nipple pads,
jeans
wear nipple pads
that you want.
Yeah.
It's not about what's trending. If you like it and it looks good on you and you feel comfortable and you're happy, even if it doesn't look good on you, if you're comfortable and you're happy, wear it.
Wear it. That's what bothers me, is that people make it about, like, Alix Earle's bringing this back. Side parts.
Bringing it back?
Bitch, I've been wearing a side part, okay?
Bringing it back from where and when? Because who cares?
Bringing it back? What do you mean bringing it back? Are you bringing denim back too? Like, no. Just shut up, okay? That
just
bothers me.
Wear whatever,
trends
do whatever.
Scary, and it's
not even trends, it's micro trends.
But it contributes to the capitalism side of things, where it's like so unhealthy of capitalism, where it's like you're just ordering. You're not even wearing it. You're wearing it one time and you're getting rid of it, and it's insanely scary. And I just feel like, yeah, the micro trends of it all is like scary to me, because it's like, okay, trends are a thing, but like trends last longer than 2 seconds. Micro trends are insane. By the time you get your order, it's over.
Yeah.
And you can't even wear it because it's over. The trend is done for.
Absolutely.
So just wear what you love and come up with your own style. Not your own style, but like have something that's more like
that
timeless.
Fits you
and that
and
you
fits
like
your vibe.
And you like in the way that you look in it. And it doesn't really matter. Like, let me give you the confidence to just wear what you think is cute. And if other people aren't wearing it, who gives a fuck about it?
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Just wear it.
As long as it's not like a clown nose.
You can wear a clown nose, girl.
Actually, you can wear
Go after it. Get
into it, girl.
And go make jokes to your friends.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wear whatever you want.
And that's what we had to say. And
what are your random TikToks today?
Oh, okay. There was just one tiny thing that I saw on TikTok, and Remi Ashten, she posted, so she did a brand deal with Aerie. You know Aerie?
Yeah.
And she posted like a story on Instagram saying like go shop, posted the link. The link opened up to the brand deal details, and it was like the details of the brand deal, and it was like her deal of the brand deal, and it was saying,
sorry,
it said, Aerie Q4 2024, you will receive $45,000 for one reel, one story, another story, and another reel. 2 reels, 3 stories for Aerie.
For my entire
$45,000
salary after
She obviously
taxes.
didn't mean to post that. She was supposed to post the Aerie link of like go shop, not like here's my fucking deal for $45,000 for a story. Isn't that insane?
What an idiot.
That was insane to me, and I was like manifesting for this year because what? I will donate to each and every single one of you if you get me a brand deal for $45,000. I will give you,
yeah,
I will give you $1,000. Like, are you joking me right now?
That's crazy.
Okay, do you have something else?
I do, because I forgot about this. Have you seen? Wait. No way.
What?
Okay, this morning I saw a TikTok that said, go look at Blake Lively's tagged posts on Instagram. So I went to go look, and it was all porn.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
It was corn?
Sorry, it was corn. And right now I'm on here, and it's obviously since been taken down.
Wait, why was she tagged in all corn?
Dude, I'm not even kidding
not her
you.
corn.
No, I'm telling you right now, Jamie, it was literally like I was going like this.
Dude, you should have screen recorded it.
Dude, I didn't think it would be gone by now. It's been 3 hours or so.
Yeah, but you know TikTok be spreading like wildfire.
Wait, let me see if I did take a screenshot. No, of course I fucking didn't. Because I decided to just text my friend and our other friend in our group chat, and I said,
this is
stop
crazy.
what you're doing and go look at Blake Lively.
And you didn't send a fucking screenshot to them?
No, because I wanted them to see it for themselves.
Oh my god. That's
I'm
actually
pissed.
insane.
I didn't think it would be taken down. I thought I had been there for years.
Why though? Why do you think?
I don't know. I'm not even kidding. It was like pages. I literally went like this. And it was like,
they just think that like since that's popular, they should tag Blake Lively right now?
I guess. I don't know.
So they
not
go look
even
at their
kidding.
corn?
It was all porn. Porn. Lorne. Morn?
Morn. Forn.
It was all morn. It was crazy.
It was Dorn.
So if you saw that and you have a screenshot, message us and we would like it. So I can show her that I'm not lying.
That's crazy.
That was real. And
wait, another thing about Matt and Rachael though, I saw this TikTok and it was like all of the, you know how you can set cover photos of like the things that you post, like the reels?
Yeah.
All of Matt's cover photos of the reels of them eating food is like, no.
Oh.
It's like Rachael putting a hot dog in her mouth. Like sexualizing her eating food.
I'm so pissed off at him.
Every single one is like her putting some long figure in her mouth. And it's actually insane to me. That's crazy.
I hate that.
That's like insane. And it gets so many more views than all of the ones that are pictured with him. Just him.
That's like when people post like videos of their kids.
Yes. Like that one girl who posted videos of her kids and
what was that
of her one little child, Ren. And it was just being saved notoriously because all those predators were saving the videos of her.
I know.
Because she purposely put the cover inappropriately of her child, like trying something
and
that
everybody
made it look sexual.
Trying to come for Avery about that. The same thing is so annoying.
Oh, I didn't see that. People coming
they
for
try
her?
to come for her, and I'm a
is she
keyboard
doing that?
warrior. No.
What is she doing?
She just posts videos of her kids.
I know, it is kind of hard because people like genuinely think you should just never post your kids, period. But it's like, if you have kids and your content isn't revolved around your kids, it's okay to put them in some content, no?
I agree.
Like, of course, I think that if your content is specifically based off your kid and that's literally every single cover photo, then that's fucked up because you're clearly like exploiting them. But if it's like you're just living your life and you're putting them in your vlogs once in a while and it's whatever, and it's like your whole persona is based on your personality, but your kids are obviously a part of your life, so they're in it sometimes and they're featured, that's fine. But like, people are so crazy about that stuff sometimes.
People just really think you should just hide in your house with all the windows shut
and that's what's
boards
scary.
on the windows.
Yeah.
Because, like, maybe we should.
Honestly, low-key. Because some people are very scary. And, like, if it's one threat, then, after that, I'd be changing my entire life, my address, moving to
witness
a different
protection
fucking country, like, changing my whole family's name. But anyways.
All right.
I love you guys.
Thanks for watching this.
This was crazy. Did we talk too much?
Comment down below if you watched the whole thing.
If we talked too much, let me know. But
let us know if you have any
suggestions
tea for next week or
what you think you want to hear our take on.
What you want us to, maybe there's like a podcast you want us to listen to or a show you want us to watch, because I think we both like pretty much watch all the same shows, stuff. But I also don't really watch like Selling Sunset and like Summer House. So like if we
once Selling Sunset comes out, you're watching it. Okay. Because it's so good and it's drama.
I will be watching The Valley.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that, but I'll watch it for you.
You didn't watch it?
No. I watched a couple episodes.
All right, fine. I'll watch Selling Sunset if you watch Valley.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Love you.